The next new petition for consideration today is Petition 1784 on the review of the Share of Court Fees 2018, lodged by Gordon Edwards, calling the Scottish Parliament to urge the Scottish Government to conduct a review of the Share of Court Fees Order 2018 to make self-litigation more accessible to disabled people. And I wonder if members have any comments or suggestions for action.
I think we should, again, write to the Scottish Government and ask them what their views are and actions that they would take on this petition. And again, look to write to the key stakeholders, such faculty advocates, the Law Society of Scotland, the Scottish Courts Tribunal Services, those who are actually implementing these things, and also the Scottish Human Rights Commission to get some views on the action that would be called for. And is it appropriate? Is it the right balance? And making sure that we get the best outcome for all parties concerned.
This is not something that I was aware of, and I think the petitioner flags up differences between the system in Scotland and in England and Wales, and I suspect that there will be trade-offs one against the other, so there will be issues and benefits on either side. But just simply this question, if somebody has a low income, is there access to the opportunity to litigate on their behalf reduced? Is that therefore an issue of fairness, equality? And I think the fact that the petitioner highlights this question around access to justice for disabled people, I think is really important in terms of discrimination and so on. So I think it is something that's worth exploring.
I mean, to my mind, it doesn't. There is a problem with disabled people and people who have difficulty, but there is a problem with the fees generally in court cases for anybody at all levels. So, in the end, probably have to take it wider than the petition actually is.
I mean, I think it probably highlights something that's maybe broader than that's for us to deal with. There's a general concern about access to justice, and we know around legal aid and so on. But if there's a discrimination within the process that's already there, I think that's again something that we would want to explore.
But there is a bigger issue which needs to get right.
Okay, in that case, we're agreeing to write to the Scottish Government seeking its views in the action called for in the petition, and to write to the key stakeholders who would have a view on these questions, including the Faculty of Advocates, Law Society of Scotland and so on. And I think the Scottish Human Rights Commission has also been identified. And again, we want to thank the petitioner for highlighting this issue to the committee.